Hi guys, thanks for clicking and deciding to watch my first video for my new YouTube channel titled That ABA Guy. My intention with this channel is to disseminate the science of ABA through posting instructional content as well as creating videos about what it is like to work in the field of ABA. In this first video, we'll be discussing overall what is applied behavior analysis and how its derived science has laid the groundwork for what it has become today in the field. All right, so I'm going to try to include in my instructional videos whether or not the content that will be discussed will correlate with a certain item in the BCBA task list in order to help you guys study for the BCBA exam if that is something you are in the process of sitting for. For this video, we will be discussing the item of distinguishing between behaviorism, experimental analysis of behavior, applied behavior analysis, and the professional practice guided by behavior analysts. So what is ABA? Overall, ABA is the use of behaviorism and its underlying principles in order to use and design evidence-based practices that can change socially significant behavior. In order to do so, ABA strives to ensure that the interventions that are designed in the field are the things that are truly causing the observed change, and not any confounding variables. This is done so by conducting applied experimentation on implemented interventions. Furthermore, ABA aims to change socially significant behavior by discovering what environmental stimuli and variables are influencers of the behaviors of interest. To start, behaviorism is the underlying science that gave birth to the field of ABA. Behaviorism is a scientific theory that behaviors are learned by the conditioning of behaviors with environmental stimuli and the interactions between the two. In other words, behaviorism refers to how behaviors may be learned through the occurrence of environmental antecedents and consequences that interact with an individual's given behavior. Expanding on behaviorism, researchers aim to clarify the principles of behaviorism through the experimentation of the theories that stem from the science and theoretical approach. This is known as the experimental analysis of behavior. This generally entails the execution of highly controlled laboratory experiments in order to assess and contribute to the knowledge of the field of behaviorism. Based on the findings that come from the experimental analysis of behavior, this paved the way for applied behavior analysis to form as its own field. Applied behavior analysis is the use of controlled research findings in order to make socially significant change in applied settings with the purpose of trying to solve real-world problems. This is important because it ensures that results that come from controlled settings can have their benefits reaped by the public. Continuing on this point, the professional practice of behavior analysts ensures that the applied application of controlled behaviorist findings have their benefits reaped by real individuals who desire a solution to problems or concerns they are seeking assistance with in regards to their behavior. As a result, behavior analysts use applied research findings to make improvements in clients' behavior and make a meaningful improvement in their livelihood. As you may have already picked up on, these four aspects of and studies of behaviorism are correlated with one another and build onto each other to create the practice of ABA as we know it today. As you go through this progression, the science of behaviorism becomes more specific in the problems and the issues the science intends to resolve in regards to how applied the issues it intends to solve are. With behaviorism being the most broad in that it most revolves around the theoretical theories and approaches revolving around behavior principles. And as you go up the chain, the most specific portion of this series is the practice guided by behavior analysts, which aims at solving specific problems regarding behavior that are brought to the analyst by a client or a family in some shape or form. And therefore, the application of behavior principles are designed to target a specific problem rather than the broad overview of behaviorism as a whole. All right, and I know this video is short, but these are the references that I used to make this video and presentation. I hope everyone found this first video helpful. If you're interested in learning more about the field of ABA, I highly recommend subscribing to this channel. If you guys have any follow-up questions, suggested video topics, and suggestions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks.